Hello, you movie fans and fanatics out there. It's your boy McGree's Movies back again with another video, and today we are talking about the latest installment of the Conjuring universe, Conjuring: The Last Rites, the final movie of the Conjuring series, Conjuring 1, 2, and Never May We Do It. This is the fourth and final installment to that trilogy of movies within the entire Conjuring universe that involves Annabelle, Curse of La Llorona, and so much more. Now, as a fan of the Conjuring universe, I actually like the third one the least out of the four. And I do feel like the fourth one did a great job of ending what was supposed to be not an extended universe. To the Conjuring universe, there's only been three movies out of it. It felt like this was a good ending to it. It is the scariest case that made them quit doing cases and move on into retirement to teach other young people like me and you that are watching this video what to do when you encounter dark demons, etc., and how to get rid of them with exorcisms, etc. And it was a very emotional final goodbye to Edward Warren because this was the final case. Then obviously the movies are based on real events, but there's some controversy surrounding Edward Warren in real life that they fabricated their cases, and there were cases that they didn't understand, and people, there's some controversy all over the place with Edward Warren. And I think the casting of Edward Warren in the Conjuring universe was so fun. I loved them, and it made me very emotional to watch this movie, knowing this was the last one. I shed a few tears at the end. I watched that. I think I watched it twice, and I watched it with my best friend and with a coworker a little bit later on in the week when I watched it. So it was a very sad goodbye to the Warrens in the final Conjuring movie, with the spin-off TV series being confirmed as The Last Rites, which is a prequel series to the Conjuring universe. Because Conjuring 4 is a prequel to Conjuring 1. The movie opens up with a young Annabelle Warren pregnant with a young daughter, the only daughter that they almost lose because she was stillborn. And we kick off with them encountering the mirror that they get rehashed with later in the movie, and they know what demon it is because they already feel the presence and being so strong. And this was a very well put together movie. Big props to James Wan and the directing crew of Conjuring: The Last Rites. It was a very intense, very fun movie to watch in Dolby. I watched in Dolby twice, and I loved it both times in Dolby. I think Dolby is the best place to watch movies. And I personally feel like the sound design was really fun. They used dark areas of the house and dark areas and used the environment to their advantage to make you jump scare. I got scared a few times. I jumped a few times with the jump scares that are in the movie because it felt like they used the atmosphere well enough that you don't know what is around the next corner, because they use the dark atmosphere of the setting. In a dark movie theater, you're gonna get scared. You don't know what's gonna come. It could come out of nowhere. You're like, wow, and you get scared. I do feel like we might dive into the daughter's story in the TV series, because she was young. She learned from her parents on what to do to not see Annabelle, because the daughter saw Annabelle, one of the other movies in the Conjuring universe with Annabelle Returns, Annabelle Comes Home, that trilogy of movies with a very young McKenna Grace. Fun fact, she's in the Conjuring or the Annabelle movies. So I personally feel like the TV series will dive a little bit more into the backstory of the youngest daughter and how she sees and how she copes with seeing Annabelle. I'm not too sure yet. We don't know confirmed information about what the prequel show will be. I just know it might be coming out in 2027 or 2028, or as early as 2026, if they can film it that quickly and get it out that fast. So it feels like this is a good send-off for Edward Warren. Everything was so great in this movie. The sound design was great. The set design was fun. There was a plot that made sense. You have the family atmosphere of the family who they come because from the daughter, she gets drawn to the family's house, and like they need us here, they need us because they are suffering with what's in this house, which is a very strong, demented figure that they've known well enough from the past 3 Conjuring movies. And it felt like the pacing was pretty fun. I didn't get disengaged. I didn't feel disengaged like I wanted it to, because Conjuring 3, I kind of disassociated with some of the plot and what was happening, because it didn't feel like it was a Conjuring movie. It felt rushed. It didn't feel like a Conjuring movie at all. And I love the Conjuring universe. I love all of it. I love Annabelle. I love Conjuring. I love Crystal Noir. And I do plan on ranking all of the Conjuring universe movies from my least favorite to my most favorite once the universe gets wrapped up, because we have 3 Annabelle movies, we have 4 Conjuring movies, we have 2 Nun movies, we have 1 Coastal Noir movie, we're getting another Insidious movie, which is a branch off of the Conjuring universe, even though the Red Door was a pile of garbage from what I've heard from people. So this movie was fun to watch. I definitely enjoyed it. It was intense, edge of my seat horror. It was psychological. I love movies that fuck up my brain. I love to digest it after the movie and talk about what I liked about it. And I loved everything about this movie. It was definitely a big step up from Conjuring 3 to 11 we do it to Conjuring 4, The Last Rites, in terms of the family dynamic in this movie was a lot better than what most people thought it could be and what most people thought it was. And I'm definitely excited to see where they go with the Conjuring universe, if they continue the Conjuring or we branch off with other spin-off shows of like the Insidious or Annabelle, like where did Annabelle come from. Like, we don't really know backstories about most of the universe, and this was a good wrap up of the first 4 Conjuring films, and big props to James Wan for what he did at the end of Conjuring 4. He brought back the original families from Conjuring 1, 2, and 3, and James Wan made a little cameo in the wedding scene with his daughter and her boyfriend. I'm spacing the names now, so pardon me on that one. So it was basically a fun cameo to see the other families that they helped in the movie, and obviously the director of the Conjuring universe, or the Conjuring movie itself, James Wan, and Blumhouse getting involved with it. And I feel like Blumhouse did a great job with this. Blumhouse is kind of iffy with really good movies and really bad movies. Night Swim, Imaginary were not that good, Afraid wasn't that good. And Blumhouse kind of like, pick and choose what you watch, if it's good or not, it's bad or not. So it seems like this was a good ending for Blumhouse to wrap up the Conjuring series, and a very emotional departure of Ed and Lorraine Warren. And I was expecting to cry, but I definitely did cry, and I definitely enjoyed it a lot more than what a lot of people thought of it. I definitely gave it a high rating. I'm pretty sure I gave it an 8 out of 10, which is a 4 stars out of 4 or 5 stars out of Letterboxd. Probably a 4 star because it's 8 out of 10, it's a 9 out of 10. So 4 stars on Letterboxd. I felt like everything went smoothly with this. I definitely enjoyed it a lot more than most people. I think people overestimated the Conjuring universe. Conjuring The Last Rites made the most money at the box office from the other 3 films. So this is definitely the most successful Conjuring movie out of the 4, and it definitely shows. So hope you guys did enjoy this review of Conjuring The Last Rites. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you guys smash that notification button, so when I post a video, my beautiful face pops up on your notification button, so you can click that video. I'm gonna have multiple reviews out today. I'm gonna try to get 2 out today. I have Conjuring Last Rites to do what I'm doing now, along with what I'm doing Tron Ares, and so much more. So don't you worry, guys. I will be getting videos out today because I'm learning how to edit. So this video will be good looking once I figure that out. But that being said, I hope you guys do enjoy Conjuring Last Rites. You guys watched it in theaters. Comment down below what did you think of the movie. Did you give it an 8 out of 10? Did you not like it? Did you like it? What did you think of the movie? Let me know down below. Make sure you guys watch movies in theaters, because you guys, movie theaters won't be a thing anymore because it is happening. So make sure you guys watch what you love what you love, and I'll see you guys when we talk about Stephen King and the long walk. Bye everyone.